Hi, welcome to Lucid Bliss Hypnosis. My name's Vito, and I want to take a minute and talk to you about anxiety. Anxiety comes in many different forms: social anxiety, panic attacks, uh, phobias. Even it can get so bad to where you know, uh, you know, you're going out, you stop going out with your friends, making new friends, just stop going to social situations, you know, and that's where your social anxiety has gotten out of hand, and then uh, it can turn into panic attacks, you know. I've had both actually. When I was younger, I had to go to the doctor, and I had panic attacks so bad that I would hyperventilate and actually pass out. The doctor, put me on medicine. Uh, it was years later that I got in to see a hypnotherapist. I actually talked to my doctor about it, and she thought it was a wonderful idea. And it took a few sessions, but it was completely released. It changed my life. I'll be honest, having panic attacks out in public was so humiliating. And, the fear of having one again stopped me from going out and, having fun, meeting new people, you know, uh, it really, it held me back. And it was me holding myself back. I realized, you know, I did the psychotherapy for years, the talk therapy, and I learned a lot about myself. I got to dig into the problem, look at it, but it didn't cure my anxiety. Um, but hypnosis did in a few sessions, and it was truly amazing, you know. And I know that phobias, uh, I used to be horribly afraid of spiders. I used a NLP technique, and I to get over that myself. But people, I know that there's people that suffer from anxiety so bad that it turns into agoraphobia, and that's a condition where you can't leave your home. You don't go outside. Uh, my mother went through a period in her life where she would stop at a store and she just couldn't go in. I found out that she was just driving around, and every time she would try, she couldn't. And I felt terrible that she had been living that way because, she was holding herself back. And, you know, I, if you're dealing with anxiety, social anxiety, panic attacks, phobia, and, you think it's bad enough, you know, go to a doctor if you want, if that's what you want to do, because, and I stand behind that 100%. No, but I want to invite you to think of it in a different way, because hypnosis, we have a mind body connection. We give ourselves suggestions all the time. Think about when we're ruminating on a negative emotion, and we're constantly giving ourselves self suggestions. Our parents gave us suggestions, teachers, just people that we felt like were in power as we grew up. They gave us suggestions. So when we ruminate on a negative emotion, and we think of it over and over again, we refeel it. So it gets worse and it gets worse. But you don't have to feel bad like that all. You don't have to live like that. You don't have to live with the panic, the anxiety, or the sadness that comes with the ruminating, or thinking that the worst is going to happen. Even stage fright. I had stage fright because I had social anxiety. I don't anymore. you know. Um, we give ourselves suggestions. When we say we can't, when you say I can't, you've already made it to where your subconscious is going to make sure that it fulfills that for you, but I want you to realize that you're limitless. I mean, you're completely unlimited. If you're not holding yourself back, there's nothing stopping you from living your dream life, you know, just achieving your goals, uh, not worrying about what people think, not having the anxiety anymore, you know, and I invite you, uh, and if you're seeing a doctor, get your doctor's permission, of course, that's the best. And, if you haven't been diagnosed and you feel these ways, consider hypnotherapy or seeing a hypnotist. And, I would love to see you. If you want to, since you're here, if you want to schedule a session, I'd love to work with you. 'Cause I've been there. I've been there, and I want you to be whole again. But there's other great hypnotists out there. You know, uh, I graduated with some pretty incredible hypnotists. So, but I want you to realize that you are amazing and you have a super powerful mind, and you're capable of doing anything. Okay. So, please, 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 you know, just consider that, because you have such a super powerful mind that you can achieve anything. You can be limitless, you know, and you're not the only one. 19 was it like uh 19 million people, I think I read, uh, deal with anxiety, so you're not the only one or the phobias. It's it's more common than you think. And I was amazed at how fast hypnotherapy worked. I was so impressed that's why that I've gotten into this. I've gotten certified in multiple uh, types of hypnosis and NLP because I I had a work to do on myself, and I'm happy to report progress. So I look forward to hearing from you, or get a hold of someone else, do your research. If no matter what, I want you to be whole again, you know, because that's possible, and it's possible to have that happen quickly for you. All right. Well, I'm glad you stopped by, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All right.